Wanna no sleep at night time. Alright. Here we go on. Here we go on. I'm gonna go there for about an hour, you know. Because I'm soon telling them, I'm gonna wait for some other people come in, you know. In the meantime, let me see where I go on. Let me see who early out. Wait. Wait. Who don't sleep at night time? Who don't sleep at night time? Look how much I want. Yo, Tam fam, look how much I want up. Yo. Yeah, man, I wait for people them come in, you know. Something I want to share with them. But we can't rap and thing and who want to call it. Hold on, I'm turn on the phone. Oh, okay, the phone is on. Yeah. Nah, man, it look like at 9 o'clock, I forgot to show them some night because the one line look at what? I'm not going to bed. I'm not easy. Nakita, you are in Texas. You're 1 hour behind the sensible time. Cause only dep on the strange time, you know, only dep on like the mad people time. So the East Coast time at the right time. Then like, you know, from Texas go up only like a little bit mad. And then if you go over to like New Mexico and go up and thing on a mother. And then if we go over the West Coast now, I be a mad people over there, because and then we are behind time, you know. And you know, we have that saying there in Jamaica though, like if you're way behind time, you know, so you're not ready. East Coast time, the thing there, you know. Yeah, man, late class. Judith said it's too early for bed. We're going to juggle for an hour tonight. Who knows? Something interesting might happen tonight. You know? Yeah, it's still early. Usually at my news time now, you know. Usually I'm up on MSNBC and thing, you know. Today I what? Tuesday, so it wouldn't be Rachel. Rachel is only on Mondays now. Ronald Campbell, big up yourself. You know what time in England now? About after 2 now, though. Don Robin for Las Vegas, it's 16 after 6 there. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for some more people come in and I'm have some for share with them, you know. Cool. Yeah, man, people can call. Good night. Why, you know, so I'm good, you know, I'm good. What go on with you? Hold on. The first time you ever see me face? Like, oh, you mean on video? On video. Oh, okay. Where are you located? You're from Jamaica, but you're in Michigan at the moment. Okay, good. And the first time you see me from me, I do a long time I do this, like, YouTube and thing. I wanna, okay. Yeah. Yeah. What you used to hold your something on the war? No, but no, but say some people will be listening. Hold on. Wait. Wanna not hear her? Wanna not, hold on 1 second here, caller. Wanna not hearing the caller? Hold on, I can say something. Because this thing, oh, them not hear you, Alright. Once, don't, I'm gonna call you right back here. Alright, then cool. I don't know why this thing, I wanna see how it always do it to me. Alright then. Yo, man. Always do it to me. I mean, the main thing for me coming here tonight is for me telling you something. So I soon telling you, man, telling you. Make I, I'm gonna call back the call, the cash sound vibes, hold on. I'm going to settings here again. I don't know. Alright then, hold on. Don't worry, people. Me, I go test it myself and see what is what. And sure, this thing I'm telling you, say, oh, check. That don't look right. That's a check. Mm-hmm. Me, I will call it station. Well, I'm gonna call my own number. Yeah, do. Alright, this is something. Alright, hold on. Check. Say, this is when this thing confuses me. So it show the levels I got through. Check. It's right there. So I don't know why. Nakita, what you mean about baby underwear? You must have ras mad. You mad? No, sir. Them not cheap. No more of them there for out for me. Hold on. Um, wait, let me go. Okay, if we just you have to do this thing step by step, people. I'll be here when the cars I want to hear. So check. No, check. It's working. Oh, check. Mhm. Check. Yeah, man, I get levels, people, but man, I know. I tell you, you know. That's why I mean, I like the software be a problem again, you know. I'm just look over here so make sure. Um, see, complete. That is okay. Come over here, so that is all. Yeah, I tell you, my system okay. It's just this software. Desktop. To come from the desktop. Check. 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 Mm. No man, it now good. It now to when I hear me through the mic, you know. Um, no man, I use reading. I said the levels over. I said check. I'm gonna try to play something off of the desktop and see if that work. No. No, cause that thing they give me be a video, they give me be a problem, you know. Let me try that one there. This is something, you know. That did, you know, Deb so come cost me and says, Raga, you need to get it right. No. People, it's this software. It just, and I pay so much money to use it, but it just don't work good. No. The echo is from. I'm not gonna hear the echo. No. Yeah, it just don't work good with
It
It
just
just
don't
don't
work
work
good with
good with
some
some
of
of
the
the
software,
software, you know.
So, it's
It's
not my
not my
system
system
doing it,
doing
it's a
it. It's the
software,
software,
you know,
you know,
and it's
and
a
it's a
matter of
matter of
yeah, but
but
no
no
man,
man, basically
me
me
just
just
want to
want to
know
know
say
say
um
basically
and
remember
one
I do
I
now
hear
hear when I hear
echo
echo
now.
now.
Yeah.
And
I
I
wanna
wanna
when I
when
hear
I hear
feedback now,
feedback
when
now,
I
when
hear
I hear
echo
echo
now.
now.
Alright,
Alright,
go
going
on.
on. Alright, the echo gone. The echo gone now. Tell me if the echo gone. Yeah, the echo gone. Mr. Somebody said, oh, it gone now. Okay. Okay. So remember, so basically I can't do the show tomorrow, right? Cause during the time I'm gonna have to do the show, there was something I have to do tomorrow, you know? So I'm gonna come on and make you know. But the something I'm have to do tomorrow is related to the something I'm gonna do a day. Remember that something I'm gonna do a day? Well, fortunately, things look good. Things look good, you know? Things look good, you know? So I give thanks, you know? Where I give thanks, you know? The blessings are flow and yo, we have much to celebrate September 16th. Well, I have a lot to celebrate September 16th, but no, it's not the exam. You know, it's the interview. So basically I got something that I wanted. You know? Remember, I told you I had options, you know, and since graduating from law school, and that my goal was to be strategic about it, and that I wasn't going to jump for certain things that was offered to me because of the money involved. In fact, when I was in law school, my law school is pretty good. You know, it's one of the better law schools out there, Fordham University School of Law, and they're very good at placing you in jobs. But and the jobs they do pay well, you know, because of the law school. But most of them I didn't pursue them. I didn't need they have what they call OCI, on campus interview, and that's a big deal, a huge deal. And I didn't really go through them, you know, because the jobs that were being offered there is not what I want at this stage of my life. And bear in mind, I am, you know, 20, 30 years older than most of the students who are in law school. I am at a very different point from them, you know. And usually law school graduates are hired as what is referred to as associates. And, you know, no disrespect, but you're starting from the bottom. But my thing was, yeah, I just graduated from law school, but I didn't want to go in as an associate, you know. So I wanted to find some way to utilize, you know, whatever capital, you know, professional capital I already had. So I just wanted to figure out a way that I could use my law degree and to pursue a position where I could integrate what I already have, which would also mean, you know, you can pay me as like my just come, you know, because if it's a position that is integrating my skill set from what I already had and what I've fine tuned over decades, then clearly it would be prudent. No, it would be understandable and appropriate of me to require to be compensated accordingly. Well, I am happy to say that you know I managed to do that. You know, as I'm telling you, son, you have to know what you want. You know, you have to know. Oh, you have to know what you want, and sometime when you know what you want, some good options may come will look like, whoa, this thing is really good. But you have to just still know what you want. And let me go into examples. It's like, say you may go through something now and you say, boy, you know, based on my experiences, my next relationship, I want this type of woman, right? A lady, me, I say, I want a man who have such and such quality or a woman who have such and such quality or whatever. And then you meet somebody who is just devastatingly good looking, and then You forget all of the things them where you did say you go look for based on your experiences, and you just go there with somebody because them just really good looking, or because them have a lot of money, or because them sort out turn up, or whatever, and you end up now stick to the thing where you don't match out. You don't match it out, You go through certain things and you say, well, I learned my lesson this, so. And this was good. I would have loved to have back this, or such was whatever. And then something come up and you go run to it, because it have a one element in it where just buck. You can't do that. You have to discipline. Right? You have to discipline. So I want to tell you, say recently, I learned not for share because, with the things that be certain people cool and them weaponize things when I share with them. So I learn my lesson this one thing. But I still have a small circle and thing. And then I have some people who, and I really like my circle, but they are, the way them juggle around me, them know certain things. So it reach a point where I don't ever tell certain people certain offers when they get, because I know them are going to look on that one thing there. What? You turn down the money there? And that is not the point, You have to know. You see, right? No for I am in an age group where I know say no for I experience similar things. Where I'm doing something now, Papito. Okay. Right? I'm in an age group where I know say no for have similar values like I do now. And people, one of them is you see my peace, my peace and contentment. It's very important to me, man. My peace and contentment very important to me, So you find some me no want me work hard and go hard for what me want to go hard for, but I am responsible for me. I am responsible for my happiness. Every oh, I think Zion was trying to tell me something, Papito? Come here.
What? What?
What, wait, what happened there just now?
Nothing. I just went to the bathroom.
Oh, you were telling me you were going to the bathroom, right?
Yes.
But you don't have to tell me you're going to the bathroom. You just go to the bathroom. Right. So, people, you see, if you say on peace and contentment important to you have a discipline on yourself to, when it's necessary, reject delicious distractions. If you have a goal and the goal can be making money, nothing wrong with that. I just happen that one of my high priority right now is peace and contentment, no stress. I don't want a toxic something around me. I don't want a negative thing around me and them something. I want fun people around me, people who respect people who not uptight and anal retentive and just like, negative. I don't want them something around me. And I don't want to take on, go make choices that result in me taking on, amount of stress when I going to make me happy. I am fortunate. Hey, why you doing that? You're doing that for me to say something to you. I beg the man, I say, I do the thing and I'm quiet, Yes, daddy. And thing and tune down, the man, I turn up a tablet, And yeah, you turn up the tablet.
I did not turn up the
you
tablet.
Turn up the tablet.
It was an ad.
So,
ad.
It was what?
It was an ad.
It was an ad. Then if the ad play loud, then I must turn the tablet turn up.
No, I did not turn up the tablet.
Well, you said the ad louder than where you did I play.
Yes.
Okay, understood. Anyway, so when me did I say, yeah, I'm going to want to pre where me I say, because it's very important. Because not for one of my reason we don't know, no link me privately and things like that and whatever and way. And then sometimes we know what make we happy. We know what make we unhappy and we know what make we happy. And just that sometimes the distraction them come and the option them come will look exciting and think you have to manage your life, man. You can't leave it up to. With all due respect, I'll somehow know I said, well, God will take charge and God will take charge. No, only if you take charge. You if you take charge of your life. And then God will help you when you are take charge of your life. All right? You have to manage your life. And when you manage your life, you have to have that discipline there. You say, so that's something I look good. That's something over here so sweet, but it is not for me. Right? So I'm telling you, say, between me and maybe I go through certain things and I deal with certain things and I explore certain things, Just not put it out there for obvious reasons. And some wonderful options come, money up there. But me I tell you, I wouldn't happy with them enough money something there. First of all, well, some people know about them something, but if you're in New York City, you're working in certain law firms, not only law firms, but if you're like an investment banker or them type of thing there, they work ridiculous hours. It's like non-stop work for them. It's like, when we take, it's normal for them. It's all like 70 hours a week, 70, 80 hours a week, You must think a joke me I make. Me can tell you, say some people who know what me I talk about, it did it. Una go post and say, yeah, true. I am telling you, you have people who are like investment bankers and financial, them work in the financial sector on Wall Street, them work for some big company, Goldman Sachs and whatever, lawyers and whatever. My friends and colleagues, they work long hours, long hours. And the long hours, them stress them out. Most of my friends who work those long hours, they complain about the long hours. They complain about the stress. Me not, of course, do that something the way I tell people if you do. Because sometimes people are complaining about something, but them really like it. And you have to leave people alone. But what I say is, a lot of them end up on all kind of drugs. I try to keep up. Not only are the hours long, but the environment is like a hyper competitive, stressful environment where there's just like a tremendous amount of pressure in terms of your performance. So the environment can be stressful also. So imagine you're in a stressful environment where the hours are long. And what I find interesting is like, I mean, I beat them. I'm just telling you what I've observed over the years and be like, that's not happening to me. They get so engrossed in their work, them relationships suffer. And when I say relationship, man, I just mean who them there with. Their kids. Them picking us see them and all these things or whatever. And not only picking us see them, but then there is a chain reaction, I think, because they're so not in touch with what's going on. Them don't know if to relate to their partners with certain things where happen. Them don't know if to relate to their kids. And it just facilitate a tremendous amount of dysfunction in their day-to-day living and relationships and so forth. And it's an American thing. Work, money, work, money. And you get caught up in this cycle where you feel you can't let go. And then no, you go take on all certain obligations and make it dependent on the money that way you make. So you can't let go the money because America, the economy is driven on debt. Everybody must owe something. Everybody must have something to pay for. Whether you like it or not, that is what make America great. People always are pay for something. People always are owe something. Interest always are bill upon something. And you get caught up in that thing there, what Bob Marley call a rat race, in the concrete jungle. And me afraid of it. And I have burnout. You're right. Do you know that in law firms in New York City, the deliberate, conscious pattern is that every year law firms hire, and them say 90% of them not go past 2 or 3 years. 90% of them not go survive in the job for 2 or 3 years. So Mark, these are supposed to be big jobs, and they know when they're hiring you, they know that there's a 90% chance that you're not going to last 2 or 3 years. What that's about the work. So it's a kind of mill, It's a kind of mill, right? And before I even go in law school, I was like, I know why I'm going there, but it's not for that. So, and there's a trajectory that you follow, and there's a step-by-step thing that you do, and you're conditioned in this, Zion. And the law schools, a big part of how law schools are rated is how quick is if the graduates get jobs and how much they're paid and whatever. So the law schools are actively a part of this process to get you out there, to get you in jobs and making all that money so that them can put it on them thing and say our graduates make this much money on average and whatever, and it's part of the competitive thing and whatever. But then what is happening to the graduates? So I was like, I'm not going to be a part of that because I'm managing my life. And that is why I was like, yo, I want a job that my law degree is going to make, that is going to be part of my qualification. But then I can use what I've already established over decades, And it wasn't easy, pursuing that, because when you're uniquely talented for something, if a job comes up like that, then you have an advantage because you're uniquely talented for that. But if you're uniquely talented for one thing and it becomes narrow, that one thing, then if that job, that narrow, opportunity doesn't arise, then you can't exploit what you're uniquely talented in. So it was a tricky thing, but I remained patient. And when you get older, you learn not to frighten. So ladies, you know, when you meet the man, them are telling you how much money them have and thing, and you meet one good looking man with a nice car and them a try dazzle you, and you just look for him and supporting. You must take my frighten. You understand? I look at something there. Yeah, when you get older and thing, you can balance all them things. So I just clutch and I just diligently go through. And I'm happy to say that I the objective that I pursued, that I them not that yet and the T them not cross yet, but things look good, right? So And then tomorrow afternoon, there's some things I have to do in that regard. So we're not going to have a show tomorrow. So that is that. That is what I wanted to share with you tonight. So that when tomorrow come, una don't say, but him don't even have no manners, him don't even make you know what go on and all these things, and then una start cuss out my nastiness though. And thing, alright, so no show tomorrow because Raga will be doing his thing. Well, people, I'm just very, very thankful. I'm very blessed and just y- really happy. I'm in a happy space right now. I'm in a good place. No stress. I'm gonna just want to big up my little small circle of people who was just so supportive and just so understanding and did it for me, right? That's a good friend better than pocket money and things. So when you have some good friend, you have to give thanks, particularly if them understand your imperfections and and where you take no 100, and particularly if their expectations of you are such that they're not unreasonable and thing, and them don't expect the world from you, when you don't have it, or you have to big up your friend them who can jack back and say, who just by the nature of their personalities, them just not negative, or them just not have no unreasonable expectation from you, or them not come around you and act like them nice, and then me like a idiot, but then me just thinks of the person nice when the person have expectations about what they're supposed to get from me or what I am supposed to provide to them. And then when you don't provide it, them just walk and beat you, kill you, and thing. So, I just want to big up that small circle of just some positive, some good people, Some good people who did it for me right through and thing and whatever. Hey, let me tell you something, people. Yes, enough Jamaican out there who want to know a celebrity. Listen to Ragashanti, Tony. Yes, enough Jamaican who want to know out there as celebrity, as prominent people. Enough of them are go through hell out there, Can't pay them bills. Deep in debt. Have problem to take care of certain responsibilities for them children and them family or whatever. You see enough DJ want to know and singer want to know and thing. Several of them lose them house, all kind of thing and reach them. Enough. You have some people, because them have brown skin, because them have long hair, because them live in a certain area, because them live in a certain area. Papito, if you're gonna talk, you have to.
I told that you were on the radio.
Huh?
I told him you were on the radio.
Oh, okay. Right. You have some people, because them have brown skin or long hair or whatever, them live in a certain area. No found on to make assumption about them and thing. On a frightened if you know them I go through. On a frightened if you know them I meet it. You understand? And then worse if some of them go feel like say, boy, them have to go maintain the status that was society put on them, Enough of them I go through it all them and I know, of course, I never tell them name and them something that is not the point, and to be clear, I'm not, I am not, me not take pleasure in what them I go through, but people trust me. Enough people who think say everything together for them and them not have nothing to worry about and all them something there and whatever because they're prominent, because I'm a celebrity, because you're frightened if you know how I reach them, right? Enough people are go through it out there. You remember me tell you. And then you have people who are go through it, but then get up on them bed every day and then put on clean clothes and put a smile on them face and all them thing they but and them no make them no make nobody know what them are go through and all them something they but quietly them a meet it and thing. But you may see them and they may come over like them have it together, but people have all kind of stress and problem. Right? Some might have to do with sickness, some might have to do with crazy thing are going on in them families, some might have to do with them children, some might have to do with, them partner and thing like, some people are fight some serious depression, some serious illnesses, all kind of things. I know specifically who. I say, look at that, people look at them and think say, everything 100 or whatever. You see somebody now a nice house and you think everything 100. You're frightened if you know what go on there, you see me? So you see right now, me now in good space, you understand? I mean, I like, things are just great right now. I mean, I do that something the way you have some people in Jamaica, it's when things are going good, them get nervous a lot. Jesus, and what going happen now because things are going good and whatever, something about that happen. Me know you know that's something there. You know that's something there. Right? Whatever you look for, you're going to find it. Whatever you look for, you're going to find it. Right? And right now, I just positives me I look for, So a positive me I go find, So means a problem now will come up, problem come up, but you don't know how you deal with the problem, then you can turn them all in a positive and all these things. So there's some people. So we get this thing here, Ragashanti get your boy get this thing here. I'm a nice. So, we just want, like me say, look at eyes for that and tea for cross and thing and part of that process there. Tomorrow, so I just want to say give thanks and big up the item too, who, all I want to juggle with me and support me and support my channel and all them something there, whatever, and really, and them look at something. They big up on myself, man. All right? And I just want to push through too, I want to push through. And I want, if you're happy where you're there, if you're happy where you are, nothing wrong with that. And if you're just contented and happy in the position where you're there, you just want to maintain that, nothing is wrong with that. But if you want to grow and try something new, don't be afraid. But as we say when we grow up, just be careful in a fling we're sure if you're unsure. All right? But you may take a little thing and put your foot in a, you may leave the river, you go put your foot in a river over this and, put your foot in it a little bit and take time, build your little thing and see what go on, over this one thing. But don't be afraid to grow. But again, if you're happy and contented where you are, don't feel guilty if somebody tell you, you need for this and that. And why not? If you're happy where you're there, you're happy where you're there. Now, I must admit though, if you're in a relationship with somebody who don't understand that you're happy where you are and you just want to stay there, so, and that person thinks that you're not grow, you have a problem. Because again, you're not in sync, you're not aligned in your relationship, right? In terms of what the other person is celebrating in you. So you have a problem. But if by yourself, you're happy where you are, that is fine. Never feel that you have to be like somebody else. I say, may I write my book, I finish a book. My autobiography, and I came across a TD Jakes quote. I like him, I like TD Jakes, right? Because they him and the one Joel Osteen and them, me like them preacher they who give you practical solutions. You have some preacher them just caught up in this guilt game and this gaslighting game, and them claims that they must speak for God. And if you follow them, you don't think that God is not like you don't think that God is just this stressful entity who just apply pressure upon people and make you feel guilty about everything what you do and whatever. And you follow some of them, you don't think that God is just boring and just it's all about work, work, work and this and that. But people like T.D. Jakes and Joel Osteen, they've been guided by their interpretations from the Bible and faith, but very often those interpretations afford to us some practical solution. And one of the things where T.D. Jakes says, is a version of what we hear before, but his thing is that if you if you get caught up in competition with others, or you want to be like others, you are living from the standard of somebody else. Remember way him phrase it and make it sound good. Papito, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Wait, can I use these headphones?
Huh?
Can I use these headphones?
You what?
Can I use these headphones?
You want to use my headphone?
Yes.
You know how to turn it on?
Yes.
On the side? Okay. Thank you for using the headphone, and which is very considerate of you, considering that I'm doing the show. Okay?
What did you say?
No, I'm saying thank you for using the headphone, given that I'm doing the show. Okay?
Yes, Daddy.
All right. Yes, Daddy.
I heard you.
Okay. Yo, people, I love daddying. Daddying is fun. I love it. I love it. But yes, TD Jakes was just I'll share it to you. I'll share it to you on Friday. But the primary thing I want is that for you to be happy. That is your first responsibility in this world. Be happy. Now, it might be that money makes you happy. There are people like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like money is the thing that make you happy. Right? That's fine. I'm just saying that I went through a thing where, with all these opportunities that was being offered to me, it wasn't about the money, right? And my happiness and peace and when I have peace and contentment, I'm happy. When I have genuine people around me, and we a chat, beer fart and all them something there, and we just a reason and a joke and all them things there, I am so happy. And them things them I love. Whenever I notice say Ragashanti, when I run up and down with no crew and everywhere, as we say in Jamaica, every pan and pat and knock and all them. And I might think that, so I give thanks. I take care of myself. I am managing my life. I am enjoying managing my life actively. And I want to do the same. I want to do the same. Like me, I tell you, this software I give me a problem. So, somebody, me tell you from now, you may call and the call not go through, but let's just try it anyway. All right. Somebody give me a call because I have to go make somebody do something. I just don't like it. It just give out just this quirkiness about it. And then this other software when we keep trying to, it have feel like a sound problem too or whatever. It's like one thing after the other. But somebody give me a call, 646-880-9161. Let me see something. Zion. Zion.
Yes, Daddy.
Stop, okay? Don't make any sound, you okay?
Okay.
Alright, come here. Yeah, somebody give me a call. 646. Call, are you there? Eh? No, but you see, me I see where you are call from when I'm supposed to see levels there. I'm not seeing no levels there. Eh? Me they just want to see if your call would have got through. I mean, me I hear you, you know. It's just that the people them not hear you, you know. Or that go?
Right.
Right,
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, well on. Them not hear you
doing
doing, so I don't want them feel no way, you know.
But
But well on, you know, so I'm glad you find me over here doing, you know. I'm glad you find. No, I'm glad you find me over here. All right. But just Friday, I'm gonna start it out by Friday. Yeah. So,
but
them not hear you now. You know, me just want
check
check
on
on it.
No, them not hear you.
Yeah. Well on. Do me, I beg you. Just call me back Friday. Do you hear? Yeah, cause them not here. You hear? Them not here. You hear? Yeah, man. It got some man. Cool. Me say that cross is sitting here, I see, man. You know, if my mother was alive, you know. One solution my mother have for everything, you know. Well, for most things, you know. Prayer, man. Everything my mother pray for everything, man. Everything. Even when me did young, when my mother did when me about, I got turn 15, you know. I even me the young, I said, Mama, what prayer now have none. Prayer fix everything. And don't make me hear you say that again. Prayer fix everything. That was Miss Cherry. Miss Cherry said prayer fix everything. So it go, you know. Well, now let big up yourself and think. By next week, you know, me just make you know definitively what the thing is. But again, me just want to say, yeah, bring it to Christ in prayer. Don't. Yo, them Jamaican mother and grandmother, sometimes you're telling some complex thing, and you see when they whap them and then I know what to say. The first thing come, yeah, just pray about it, yeah. Pray about it, yeah, my picnic. Pray about it, just pray about it, and Master God. You don't worry about it. Make Master God take charge. I have never really No, if you really think about it, you know, the way how them interpret some of them something there, you know. If you don't mind sharp, you know, you end up lazy and workless, you know. No, big and serious. If you don't mind sharp, you end up lazy and workless the way how some of them people that come over with them church doctrine. Right? You not do nothing. Just leave it to Christ. Leave it to God. Or just pray about it and not worry about it after. Just pray about it and thing. And it's like, no. So one of the things when you're counseling people, if you try to counsel them outside of their convictions, they'll get resistant and they will not, you know, they will not engage in any adaptation or change in their behavior to alleviate whatever crisis or issue or problem they're experiencing. So the challenge then when you're counseling some people is to identify their worldview or identify the key stakeholders in their worldview. The mother, them grandmother, what my mother used to say, or what my learners, you know, and then you either directly or indirectly facilitate them engaging in some form of intervention within the constraints of their worldview. So when I used to counsel and I come upon Christian people and people of faith who just tell you, God this, God that, and thing, and you see that they were experiencing inaction from their interpretation of God, which is just pray about it. I'm a pray about it and thing in your mind. You're like, you can't tell them, say, listen, you can't say just pray about it. You have to do something about it. What I always do is just what did work for me, I would just articulate the ways in which, Jesus prayed at the Garden of Gethsemane. But when you read the Bible, Jesus was a busy man, man. Jesus was a man of action, Jesus got all about, Jesus, the amount of walk where Jesus walk, a whole heap of walking Jesus walk. And I do all kind of things. I beat people out of church. I walk on water. I go up this and go round. So I feed them one over this and whatever. So Jesus was a man of action. So if you want certain changes in your life, you have to take action. You always have to take action. You can't just pray about it alone. You cannot pray about it alone. Right? You have to take some action. And when you take some action, some of them are work. And some of them not gonna work. I got there's some things me I think about, but we're not going there. We're not going there. We're not going there. So this is why I'm here tonight. Sorry about the phone again. So annoying. But hey, hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. So hold on there. Come on, let's see. Oh no, that is quite there. Yeah, no, that yeah, see it then. I don't know. Yeah, and that's another problem, man. But just say that check something. But that is not the problem. It's fine, At the streaming software, man. It I'm gonna see what caused the echo, and so we can turn off that. It's so annoying, cause I say I look a late night reading out and nice too, man. No. That's sweet in the night, yeah, Wait there. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Check. Okay. It's quite fine. All right, but yeah, that's what I just wanted you guys to know that when I put it on this, Nakita and others, I forgot. I can't do it tomorrow, so I'm gonna be here Thursday, and I'm gonna have time to do it Thursday, and then I figure it out Thursday, But at the software, at the streaming software, the one that I use, I the crosses and mash up my business. I make gonna cost me out and all these things though. Yeah. But right, what my system? Yo, somebody call up on the WhatsApp. Yeah, oh, no, don't, because no, it's not gonna be the WhatsApp. Everything is fine. It's just the routing. Yeah, it's all good over here. Everything fine this. Microphone at work, master volume book. It's all good. Alright, me figure it out differently, and because usually the solution with them something when the software them whatever, you have to kind of get into the granular part, right? And then you have to trick the software. You know, you have to come up with some solution to say, oh, if I do so and so, you know, if this not work, and if you change the part when not work, it thinks and so on, you know. So I'll do that on Thursday. But again, there won't be any show tomorrow. Because I'll be, you know, I have to seal up some things, cross some T's and dot some I's and all these things. All right. So that it was the purpose of this very quick broadcast. I mean, notice enough, I know it look like 9 o'clock is like a time when it's like 9 to 10 is like a sweet spot for me, you know? It appears. So it look like by 10 so and so, bedtime for work come on in. But it look like by 8:39, on a done doing the nightly duties already, and so forth, and picnic on a bed, is a kind of, it appears that is a kind of sweet spot, you know? So that's all good. People, September 16th. Oh yeah, we have a lot more to celebrate September 16th. Well, I do, and I'm very, very thankful for that. September 16th, laugh and dance, Amazura. Get your tickets, because we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna turn up the thing down. Everything is everything, man. Bless up on yourself, man. All right, lover, and all right. That's it for now. So soon on Friday. Franklin Bygrave, big up yourself in a long time. In a bossy boy fly, big up, me see you. Alright. Franklin Bygrave, I don't know. Hey, me I tell you, I have to give thanks enough for you know. Carlin Bryan, big up yourself, you know. Enough. Hey, sometimes someone want to remind me some things from donkey years ago and whatever. And I say, how you know about them something there, you know? Someone say, well, I'm Raga, you know, for when me I listen and thing and whatever, yo. That's why I tell you when some people come for me and come at me certain way, me no worry and stress out myself, because who fi understand me, you understand? Yo, what a thing he would a thing they done in Alabama with a big fight pan the yo, me I tell you say, me have to get black. One of the things that has been in several scholarship out there is a part of the coping mechanism that has allowed you know, black folks to survive, you know, is that we have used humor and joke, you know, to reduce the adverse impact of our worst experiences. And it's true. It's true. Right? And we unfortunately have a legacy and a history of generational trauma, you know, for hundreds of years and whatever. And we need to be reminded that there have been people who have died out, there have been people who just didn't survive, under various forms of, imperial oppression and similar events over centuries. And this has been going on all over the world, from the Romans and all them people. They have wiped out entire civilizations and so forth. Even in our existence, we know what happened to the Arawaks, or more popular called the Tainos and the Caribs and so forth and thing, and the native peoples who had actively populated so much of Central and Southern America and thing. And when unfortunately we know what has happened to them, which them don't want to teach in our history, right? But them favor fat and thing. But and we have managed to survive. And one of the things is why may I tell you the big fight, but the joke them we make about it after, and the whole thing about the folding chair and the youth would chuck off and swim cross, and when him swim cross, him stop and wring out the water out of him shirt first before him go eat, and it's just non-stop thing. But it's a pretty serious thing, don't it? And for people, some people see it as a huge dramatic pivotal moment in our evolution. I don't know if I would take it that far. History will be the arbiter of that, but it was just interesting, when that people, black folks saw what was happening, and there was an automatic thing like, come on, we have to go help the brother and thing or whatever. And the man never do nothing wrong. He's doing his job. And them go park them boat. The boat must name Puntoon. And sitting there like so. And all him do him tell them no. Because the big boat them, what them call them, the one them where do the cruise. And that's so them for park. So them park Iran, them park your boat Iran. And the man tell them say, no, you have to move your boat. The boat can't stay there, so because the one that we are coming here, so it have a park. And them decide to them now move the boat, and so them argue. And think out of the blue in the argument, we all saw it. One of the white man just rush over and start on it to him. And Bossy just, you see all of a sudden, him take off the hat and fling it up, so all that them a meme out in a beer meme I make with that. And when him fling up the hat now and say him a defend himself and thing and whatever, and then they gang him up and a beat out in cloth. You understand? And all these references to Wakanda, them called out Wakanda and thing, and T'Challa and everybody come down and whatever. Yo, black folks were reveling in that moment and thing. And we're left to see if that it's going to just be something more past where it was. You remember that time when whatever, and it's and it passed and gone, or if it will be, if there will be some sort of expansion, and extension, of it, and stranger things have happened, in history, stranger things have happened in history. Some simple look of something, World War One started from a man stab a man, and it just initiated a chain of reaction that led to a world war, right? So you never know what something like this, and given how viral it has gone, and given the significance that black folks have applied to it, and given the inspiration and this type of overflowing of pride and this kind of resilience, like, hey, when certain pressure reach we and we unite and respond, in a focused, targeted way, we will command respect, and we will render, those who would seek to oppress us in a position where they will have to think twice about initiating certain things, because you never know, they may just reel up and come back and go on with a bag of something or whatever. But It's sometimes you have to be careful what you say, and particularly in my position now, where in you know that in the law you're allowed freedom of speech, but Puss and Dog now have the same luck, and they have all these bodies that regulate you, and if you appear to, the word they use is incite. So if you appear to have language that is inciting what they would term to be illegality or egregiously unethical behavior, you can be reprimanded, and it can prevent you from, be admitted to the bar if you're not yet admitted, or it can play a role in leading to you being disqualified and dismissed from the bar, as in you can no longer practice law. And sometimes some simple little things build up, you know. Sometimes you do something and it's not a problem, but then something else happen later, and then them argue back to, and you remember when him did say so and so and so, that is indicative of a particular pattern in his dispensation, blah blah blah, blah, and before you know it, so them drill it in, be careful what you say. Be careful what you say, because it can come back, come haunt you. This and that, Tara, not what. So we'll see how that go. All right, people, take care of yourself and think. See you on Friday. And I'm promising you the phone thing will sort out Friday. All right. Blessings and respect. Take care of yourself. Cool. But remember, no show tomorrow, because I have stuff to do in the afternoon when I would have had the show. Okay. Hence tonight. All right. Big up on yourself, man. Take care. Cool. And I'm going to try some of this later on down. Just like a little 1 hour thing, like 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock or so, or whatever. I look at tucking in down the bed type or something down. All right? Blessings, man. What good news that and thing. Blessings. All right? Cool.